of wisdom from Wisconsin. Happy holidays, everybody. I'm here with my holiday town, and I'm going to take you through a tour of Holiday Town and how I put this whole community together. I've been collecting all these little pieces, bits and pieces here and there for about 30 years. And come along with me and let's see what's going on in Holiday Town. This year there's a little bit of a theme to it. There's a method to the madness. And what I did is I tried to recreate my childhood memories of growing up in Kenosha, Wisconsin in the 60s and 70s. And so right here you'll see that I organized all the buildings in a circle around Library Square. That's what we called it back then. You had City Hall and you had a big library and you had this Episcopalian church that was turned into a children's library. I remember checking out Curious George books there, and then I think it turned into a restaurant. But anyway, you have the Library Square action going on here. The ice skating rink wasn't there, but I couldn't fit it anywhere else. So that was going on over there. And now heading out of town, heading west on Highway 50, there was a pet hotel that was called Hickory Hills. And whenever we were going to O'Hare Airport, we would drop Happy off at the boarding place and go on our holiday, and we'd come back and pick him up, and he would bark like this. Because all he did was barked his head off the whole time whenever he was in that boarding place. And then also up here, there's Petrifying Springs. This is where they have like natural deer and whatnot. Now, I've recreated Lincoln Park sledding. What we had at Lincoln Park is there was a creek that ran through Lincoln Park, and there was a hill. And they had this rickety as all get out redwood fence protecting the sledders from going into the little creek. And we would just fly off of the hill, and we would go, oh, it was a good run if you landed in the creek and got all wet. And today, the safety standards of today, they would never allow that. But back then, it was a badge of honor if you were covered in ice cold water from busting through that fence and going in the creek. Good run. And this little train station, this is where the Chicago and Northwestern would come up from Chicago, and it would dead end in Kenosha. That was the little train depot. And then, near the train tracks, there was a lot of drinking going on, a lot of holiday cheer. You got your brewery, your winery. We had so many bars in Kenosha. Everybody was drinking all the time. And there was like this little mission church that was trying to sober everybody up, get them some churching up. It never worked, Anyway, this was I think the best part of town. Okay, and then in between Library Square and Lake Michigan, they had a little downtown area, and I used to love to go there with my little friends. And they had like a little beauty school. This is where I took my ballet lessons. They also had a Dinkelman's toy store. Oh, I used to love to go in there. They had this is a chemist, but they used to have a wonderful Walgreens there. And then they also have now like a little candy store to get penny candy. And then they also had one Chinese restaurant that was right next to the bowling alley. And this actual building is the replica from the Chinese restaurant in A Christmas Story. And then they also had Barden's department store. And I used to love to go into Barden's and get my tiaras because I always had to have sparkle, sparkle, sparkle all year round. Oh! I hope that you've enjoyed this little trip down memory lane, and I hope that you can enjoy some of your favorite family memories during this holiday season that will warm your heart and make you feel the love of the season. Okay, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy holidays. Bye-bye.